Will you keep an eye on the stream?
The stream is up, I believe. It is running, but oh, okay, it's here.
Yeah, we good?
Yep.
Oh, here we go. All right, we're right back into the action. Spooky Man getting ganked. 3 folks coming to kill him, but Buggleberry Finn is coming as well, and a flash comes out. Let's see. Okay, the flash by Leap. First Blood does go down, but they land a stun. Will they re-engage? Kind of low on some health here. Oh! Wow! Flaring Fox takes out Malicious. Whew. Folks, we promised that it would happen, and now we've kind of identified the problem. We know that loading into a game is what does it. Which, if that wasn't our whole purpose for being here, would be all right. Wow.
I gotta say, I think we were live for that last fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a bit of an oopsie doopsie from Frank's Little Beauties there.
Oh, an oopsie doopsie, you would call it.
Yes. Because I don't know, before the stream came back live, we actually saw that Neptune was at 80 health in the red side jungle, where, like, less than 10 feet from where Bug Sawyer was doing raids. So, if they had stepped up properly, that Zyra would have been dead before that fight even broke out. So I think that's just kind of one of those situations where you look at it afterwards and you kind of just go, oops.
Oopsie
because,
doopsie.
Yeah, it wasn't any player's fault. It was just kind of unfortunate that what should have been a guaranteed kill turned into a 2 kills for the other team. Or I guess it was only 1 because Malicious died.
So a little bit of trading back in here. Malicious going up, getting some damage with these chakras. Okay, Buggleberry Finn coming down, earns a flash from Flaring Fox, which is going to be huge. I said Buggleberry Finn, I meant the Mighty Fool, who's now level 4. And Kane and Trundle are posturing around this dragon. Spooky Man doing a great job, got a very healthy CS lead here. Okay, both mid lane. Okay, and bot lane's coming up here. This dragon, they want it. Glacial Galaxy knows they want it. And Glacial Galaxy is not deterred at all by their Game 1 loss. They are coming out swinging right now. And Bug Sawyer flashes right into the slow from Flaring Fox. Does get knocked up, and I believe Bug Sawyer goes down. Misclick gets the kill. Buggleberry Finn getting a lot of damage here on Neptune, but the last auto attack. Oh! Wow! Such a crazy Veriscue right there. The Zyra plant gets the last auto attack. The last auto attack that was missing to kill Zyra went to kill the LeBlanc.
Yeah, that was definitely wild.
Yeah.
And I think, so one of the things, I may have already talked about this, and if I have, just cut me off.
Okay.
One of the things about last match that was really important for, you know, little Kev. I keep doing that.
I know,
Frank's Little Beauties. Just because they have the same captain does not mean they are the same team. It is Frank's Little Beauties.
Very different.
So,
sorry, we've got a bit of a fight going here, which, okay, did immediately end. But, okay, they're going to be chasing this Kane down. Are they going to be able to allocate these resources? LeBlanc is looking for something. Okay, dodges the knockup right here. Let's see if any chains will land. Okay, yes, they do. Onto Flaring Fox, and that's a lot of damage down. Buggleberry Finn does get the kill. And Misclicked takes it back. Boy, he is just on today. Wow.
So, what I was going to say
is
that something that I think Frank's Little Beauties is going to take away from the last game is that Glacial actually has the capability to hold their own in the mid-game, even from a deficit.
Yeah.
Which is like a very, very important skill in League of Legends. Particularly because it's made up of like 10 different skills, and it's not actually just one skill.
Right.
So, the thing about that is that now they have advantage. Like, a solid advantage going into this mid-game. which would make me very scared knowing how they played it last time.
Right. Boy, I'm sorry though. We do have to look at the CS here. Spooky Man is 22 CS up on this Mundo, who's doing a great job of. Mundo's doing a great job of not dying in this lane and picking up CS where they can.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at CS trends across the board. Varus does have 10 on the Aphelios.
Yes.
But I agree that that's probably the biggest CS discrepancy. I think that's also just a place where Set has more strength than Mundo right now, and it's going to just keep snowballing that way because it's going to be very hard for Leap to get in on CS while Set is this spooky.
Right.
Ironic that it's on Spooky Man.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, totally. This bot lane on Glacial Galaxy is, I think your point about being unable to really interrupt this Varus ult, we're about to see on display to catastrophic effect, seeing that the bot lane actually has a lead right now as well. God, that Set combo is gross. Yikes. Doesn't even really have, like, crazy items. Okay, they get some good damage down here. Delicious. It's got the Ignite taken on him. It's got to back off. Vel'Koz does not have an ult to trade at this exact moment. Okay, misclicked. Coming right in. Okay, Spooky Man does flash in. Oh, he wants that kill, but he's slowed. Dies under turret. So close. That's the kind of kill that you want so bad your hands are grasping out of the monitor.
That is just so sad. There's actually still okay. Now I think Mundo lived.
Yeah.
I was a little worried because he was using
So
his
low.
W in the middle of a minion wave that
Right.
just one auto attack would hit him and he would just go down.
Right.
But no, he made it through that.
Ooh, okay, a lot of damage, and here is the Vel'Koz ult, which just fully melts the Morgana.
That's
Fully melts.
exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Even without the Varus ult, I don't know whether or not the Flaring Fox identified that Morgana did not have flash, but that alone, just being flashless, enough to almost full health that Morgana.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what can you do in that situation? Truly. Truly. Yeah, it's going to be a tough bot lane. I mean, especially now. I mean, Varus does have ult up.
Now, Bugberry is starting to take a CS lead in the mid lane.
Yes.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like. Yeah, it's not. Oh, but this top lane is something gonna happen?
Yeah, let's see Spooky Man getting some auto attacks off. It's the classic full combo. You know how it do.
Now, both teams are starting to position around dragons in their own ways, and this bot lane is starting to realize that they're in a pickle if they stick around.
Right. A good Q landed there. Getting some space. Okay, Frank's Little Beauty knows. The Glacial Galaxy knows. Okay, teleport's coming in. They want this. They want this. A powerful Q landed right there. Misclicked coming right in. Okay, Set getting right up in front. He does take the Kayn right there. Kayn does go in. He's ulted out. Goes in onto Spooky Man. A lot of damage, but Misclicked has to flash away. And Flaring Fox coming in. So much damage. Forces the flash from Bug Sawyer. Mundo lands a slow. If he lands another Q here, I do believe that's it. And it was actually the Varus who came around. Oof! Glacial Galaxy has a very commanding lead in this situation. You know, they had a 5k gold lead last time, but much later in the game. Folks still had items, you know.
Now, I want to ask you, how do you feel about that teleport play?
I think that, I mean, truthfully, if I'm speaking with my head, a great kill coming out here. Mighty Fool landed a crucial Q, and the kill goes over to Aphelios. I don't think that they should have fought for that. That's what my head says. My heart says, whatever. Ooh, okay, the chains miss, and insta-flash, LeBlanc just wants to get out of there. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they should have fought for that. They're definitely behind right now. Again, not by a huge amount. It really is. Well, sorry, it's 3K gold. It's not nothing, but it's only the second dragon, and you can give that up. It's not that crucial. Let them spend time on that dragon. Shore up your defenses, regain your vision lines, and just keep collecting all that CS and wait for the right moment for it to pay off.
I definitely agree. Yeah. I think that it would have been nice to see them instead.
Oh, mighty fool! Oh no! Okay, a lot of damage, but the heal saves them. Yikes.
Very close.
That
was a clench moment right there.
Yes, absolutely.
What I was going to say,
yes,
is it would have been nice to see them, put 1 or 2 people there, enough to kind of make them have to give up some positions around the map, so that you can, kind of push a lead, maybe whether it's top or bot, get someone farming and make them miss some CS. That would have been, prime. But I respect the Dragon Call. I know it's Frank Little Beauty's MO.
Right. Right, absolutely. Ooh, and Trundle just running right here does dodge the plants. Kane looks to be on Rift Herald too. We're still very early. Not even 15 minutes. Oh, Aqua Domain taking 2 turret shots right there. Interesting. Alright, Mighty Fool. Some supportal combat. Okay, Mighty Fool. Caught between a rock and a hard place does manage to slip out. And just that last tick of damage there. Varus gets the kill on Aphelios. Yikes, man. This is a rough situation for Frank's Little Beauty. I think that Galaxy Gaming, Glacial Galaxy played. Okay, we got a little bit of a top lane fight right here. Is it the normal top lane fight? Oh, a great ult brings him back towards the tower. It's a flash. Adamundo there. Well played by Spooky Man. But Monday ult brings him right back up. What was I saying?
Something about Glacial Galaxy.
Yes, they played, really, really, really well. Ooh, Bulgari Finn. Okay, does make it out. They played really, really well for 15 minutes in the last game. 15 minutes straight. They played really, really well. Got towards the end. Frank's Little Beauty was able to outscale. Made some good plays. Ooh, speaking of plays. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that it's oh wow, here it is. I mean, what can you do in that situation? I think that they've moved their block of competency up. And I think that 15 minutes of constant victory is much more valuable if you can just straight up turn it into a win earlier in the game, and that's what it seems like it's doing. It's not even to put a clock on it. This isn't a Cinderella story. It's just that they are so much further ahead than they were in the last game at this time, and they've shown that they can keep a lead. Getting a second charge off with this Rift Herald. Frank's Little Beauties has got to do something pretty wild to get out of this situation, is the reality.
Now, I feel like a fool, because at the start of the game, I talked about how Kane, doesn't apply any pressure, and here he is sitting 3-0 and already upgraded and ready to go.
Yeah, man.
But I think that has a lot to do with 11-2.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. They are going to secure this third Drake, it looks like, which is very spooky if you are
now it's a problem.
Ocean Drake is one of those Drakes.
Yes, carry on.
Yeah, just Ocean Drake is one of those Drakes, one of those souls that you just cannot mess around with. In fact, it's probably the only soul, I'd say, that is really in a tier of its own. That is just so utterly terrifying. Right. Which means that basically, if you are Frank's Little Beauties and you want to see this game go longer, you are now in the position of contesting every Drake that comes down your throat for the next 30 minutes. Because even if they get the next Ocean Drake, then that means that every Drake after that will then be an Elder Drake that you equally have to prevent.
Right. To peer back the veil a little bit, I cast in a very small, hot room, and as time goes on, the heat slowly addles my brain. So I apologize for if I get a little bit slower. For instance, in this fight right here, Spooky Man getting knocked up actually gets a kill onto Flaring Fox and almost kills I'm Leap, but is killed at the last second himself. See, I used the same word 3 times there. Could I have had a better word choice? Yes, of course. But once again, it's very hot. My water bottle is empty. But you know what's not empty? The opportunities for Glacial Galaxy right here. Getting the slow on Bug Sawyer. Gets out. Beautiful. Anyways, I encourage you to embrace our low budgetness. And remember that. Talk to me about a fantasy world. How does Frank's Little Beauty get out of here?
I think you invest in the Aphelios.
Okay.
I think the best way to do that is you have Aphelios sit bot lane and farm up.
Sure.
And you play the rest of the map in a way that you have as few losses as possible. So you have Morgana sitting near Aphelios, just clearing vision and being out of XP range to make sure that Aphelios, gets his levels and gets his gold.
Mm-hmm.
And you position the rest of the map to just not lose your outers. And then, when time comes, you contest 4th Drake if you can. I think that is my bet for how you make this game happen.
Sure. Ooh, yeah. The thing is just that Glacial Galaxy has so many tools to not let you play. There's just so much poke and, ways to get in there. And also just pure, flat, untethered damage. Ooh, Buckleberry Finn goes all the way in. Might get the kill on Neptune, but does not. And in fact, dies on his own. Buckleberry Finn did exactly what I was about to suggest, which is, at a point like this, I feel like you've got to make some really definitive plays. And if, you have to do something to shake it up. You can't let a smart game of League of Legends be played right now. You need to create chaos. For within chaos, there is opportunity.
Speaking of creating chaos, Glacial Galaxy is on this 21-minute Baron.
Yeah, and no one... there's just no way to get to it. I'm not even sure if they know.
Unless we see the set steal of a Sentry.
Hey, man. There have been odder things, but I don't know that it's this one that we're going to see it. Yeah, they got that Baron. And just a dumpster truck of a lead. But you know what? They've still got to make 1 or 2 turns. And sometimes you forget about the load bearing. You know how trucks sometimes turn over if they're driving too fast? That's what I was going for. That was my metaphor.
It was definitely an opaque metaphor.
Yes.
I liked it, though.
Thank you. Do metaphors really work if you have to draw a roadmap? Maybe. And here we go. A prank, a death brush. Oh, they're going to be able to... No! Oh, no! Oh, no! That was so good. The scrying orb missed them. A tragedy. On par with... I don't know many... Romeo and Juliet. Yes. Perfect.
A classic tragedy.
The heat's getting to me, all no name. I'm degrading.
Well,
on the bright side, fighting around this dragon is going to waste some of the Baron.
It's gonna take a hell of a play from Frank's Little Beauties to get this drag.
Oh,
I do think.
Yeah.
It's worth a flash of the smite if you could make it happen, but boys, is it rough. Well, there goes the smite. And there goes the dragon.
Yeah, that is... There is not much. I love I absolutely love that they did that. I love that they went all in. Buggleberry Finn! A very slippery boy! Someone has greased him up in castor oil, and he has escaped into the jungle. I play D&D sometimes, and that's the voice I use for a wizard. Just a little bit of an insight. Alright, I mean, this is... unless something crazy happens, this is going to be the push that ends the game. But Frank's Little Beauties will not just let it happen and go down without a fight. Buggleberry Finn goes in, unfortunately knocked up right there by the cane. They've got this Ocean Soul. They can push with Baron. They have the stats. Okay, Mighty Fool finding a different angle, going back under turret. Okay, Spell Shield coming out. I'm Leap tanking turret after turret after turret. Jeez Louise. It's almost as if they have most of the tools to end the game. And Glacial Galaxy, it does look like, is going to pick up this game to win. Maybe. Well, one member of Frank's Little Beauties lives. They will not rest. Time after time they dive in. Buggleberry Finn going down in a hail of gunfire. Aphelios, unfortunately, the same, or I guess arrow fire and magic beams. Jeez Louise. My goodness. And Glacial Galaxy expands their property and takes the enemy nexus, and we are 1-1 on the day.
Well, both games were interesting. I gotta give them that.
100%. 100%.
Wow, look, Seth's damage was very high.
Yeah.
I did not expect Seth's damage to be that high.
Oh, Spooky Man played a great game. Really, like, had some like unfortunate moments where Mundo was able to get away or he was ganked, but like for the most part he was running that situation.
I don't think anyone was as unfortunate that game as Buggleberry. There were 5 different times, early, mid, and late, where Zyra walked away with under 100 health.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. Also, we're gonna do some brief interviews if either team would like to send their chosen champion to the community chat. We'll pull you up. We'll say for the 3rd time, happy birthday Neptune and happy birthday Plead the 5th. But yeah, we'll just we'll give them a moment and see if anyone appears. What's your favorite color, old no name?
That's a tough question. You know, it changes. Right now, I'm gonna throw it orange.
Okay. Any particular tone or just orange?
I think I like a lighter orange. Like lighter, but maybe a little dull. Something that goes well with black, I'd say.
All right, I respect that. Well, that was my icebreaker. It's how I start conversations. All conversations, whether I'm taking a loan out or talking to somebody at the water cooler.
You know, I think that this game is this past game, the second match.
Sure, not the game of life.
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the daily routine.
Right.
So, I think it was unfortunate because, to a very large extent.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. We had real news. This was actually a very important match as well, contextually. Frank's Little Beauties has locked in first place with this 1-1 in the standings. So, regardless, they are top of the pack from here on out. I believe, also, if I'm wrong about this, don't be upset, but I believe there's a three-way tie for 6th place. Also, look at this. We've got Leap in community. So we're going to bring him on up. Leap, welcome to the desk, and congratulations on the day. 1-1. You played great. Talk to us about those games.
Chance, how's it going? So I think both games went pretty well for us. We got a lot accomplished game one, and I think really the turning point for us was that the Soul Point Dragon for them that we decided to go on
Mm-hmm.
just kind of give us like a target.
Yeah.
You know, we're kind of out there, and it wasn't even the dragon doing damage to us. It was just more of that we gave them exactly what they wanted. We pulled out the dragon for them. We, just sat in front of it, and and then we were like, "Come get us!" And then they did. In the second game, I think we just rebolstered our mentals, and we were like, we're gonna do it this time, and we did.
Hell yeah! And this is a team that you have joined recently, as I understand. Uh, it seems like things are going well. What's was this? So I know I don't know how much time you've had to practice. Were the Orn and the Mundo fitting into anything specifically, or were you just like, these are champions I can play? Like, put me on them, put me in, coach. I know I can do the work.
So the first game they banned out the Mundo. Our mid laner likes to play like a lot of old fashioned control mages, and we just generally have a lot of CC. So the Mundo is just kind of a good pick, especially if I just let him scale. And that's kind of what I did that second game. I was just like, I'm just gonna hang back. I know Spooky's dangerous earlier. He's on set, and then when it was my time to shine, I just started, going in. The first game on Orn, we just kind of drafted it because it was strong overall for our comp, and just getting the Orn engage and also the items were just really helpful.
Absolutely. Well, no name. Anything to add?
I'm trying to think.
I'll say this while you think. We also have the current rankings of the teams uh up on the stream. Like we said, Frank's Little Beauties has locked in first place. Glacial Galaxy, you guys are sitting right in the middle of the pack, and I think these two games show that you guys are blazing, and that folks should be worried. I don't know if you know off the top of your head. Do you know who your next matchup is against?
Our next matchup is tomorrow. It's against Cosmic Aquarius.
They're right next to you guys.
Yeah,
They're in six.
We have a match against them tomorrow. And by the way, just shout out to my team. I'm grateful for them picking me up. And yeah, I think we work pretty well together. I'm looking forward to our games tomorrow. So.
Hell yeah. Well, Leap, thank you so much for joining us again. Congrats. And yeah.
Oh, shout out. It's about to be Neptune's birthday, so go ahead and give her a shout out for that.
Happy birthday again, Neptune.
We gave both Neptune and Fleet the Fifth a number of shout outs throughout the stream.
It can't be overstated.
I agree.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll let you get back to the birthday party, and thanks so much for coming on the desk, man.
For having me, man.
Absolutely. Anytime. Well, folks, I believe that's going to be it for us tonight. Yeah, all no name. Anything that you'd like to say for to the folks out there?
Those matches were explosive.
Yeah.
Follow the LBLCS if you want to watch more explosive matches.
Oh, hell yeah. If you're just someone sitting in the chat who like doesn't know what's going on here, check out our Discord. It's all the information you need to know is in our Discord. It's right below the screen that you're watching at this very moment. And drop us a follow if you're interested. Thanks for all the people who followed and subscribed today. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, farewell. Sleep easy. Walk forward into the future with a calm heart and a kind mind. I'm LaChance, and Ol No Name. It's been a pleasure.